It's the Pacific Northwest Geek here. Echo Euro here. Cha. 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 Baby. For day 2 of Echo Z, Zero presents Troma Week, I'll be looking at a 1988 action film from Troma. Something I'm not exactly used to watching Troma stuff, but I'll be looking at the film from 1988, Troma's War. Also, I don't believe there's a fighter jet in the movie, and this guy is nowhere near that fat in the movie. But they got conjoined twins. Anyways, this movie tells that there is a plane that crashes on this island, and the survivors, as they're trying to, recover from it and figure out what the hell is going on, they are attacked by some evildoers. The ones who aren't killed are either taken prisoner or scattered to the woods. We come to find out the evildoers basically want to infiltrate America, spread chaos, pandemonium, and one of the ways they want to do it is also by spreading a disease. A certain disease. I don't know if YouTube would be too happy if I say the name of the disease out in the open, but it begins with A, ends with S, it has 2 more letters in it. It's a 4-letter word. If you rearrange them, I believe it says the word said. You figure it out. But anyways, we see that, one of the bad guys ends up forcing him, actually a couple of the bad guys force themselves on the women, probably trying to hope they're infected with the A, ends with S. But the good guys decide to fight back. And we get some, action scenes of people being shot. This guy's like a used car salesman, war vet. He goes around cutting people's ears off and turning them into a necklace. And he's a good guy. We got this guy's like this British guy or whatever who's got like this poison dart so he can shoot at first people and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they die. You got the cowardly guy who just basically is a dick and chicken shit. You got the couple who's always bickering, and they're gonna hook up. Spoiler, they do. One of the bad guys has got like this pig nose, and you can see the appliance. Sometimes when he moves, you can see that the appliance. You can see the line, quite evident. It's quite evident here. And sometimes when he talks, this is breathing. He makes a. I can't really do the sound, but he makes a pig sound. During one of this action scenes, this one girl basically comes in and see where they're connecting the head? She unconnects him, takes a machete and kills him that way. Kills all, basically this gun kills, or boom, 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 the dart kills. The one of the guys who they're using to try to spread the A versus the A, because it was A and ends with S, he gets a arrow right in the gonad. He's all, oh no, I didn't do it. I do what I was told. Dead. It's some of the scenes like when at the end when they're invading the main camp, the guys are like tell the women you can't fight, you got to stay away. And so the guys are being cornered by the bad guys, but the women come up behind them and start shooting at them, and all the bad guys are just row after row dying. And it's like not once do these guys kind of go, oh, maybe we should just turn around and shoot these people behind us. IMDb lists this as having a body count of over 600, so I can see how. Thoughts on the movie? Well, let's say this. Apparently, what I've heard about in interviews, and they talked about this on IMDb, the MPAA, because I guess they were hoping this to get an R rating for this, but the MPAA kept demanding cuts. The gunshots removed, the people being on fire removed. I think the thing was the Siamese twins were removed. The subplot of the begins with A and ends with S was removed, And apparently Lloyd says that Hers told him that the guy who was in charge of the MPAA at the time, he said he got told by him, the movie's a piece of shit. What got left was this disemboweled thing. And they were coming off like Toxic Avenger and Class of Nukem High. Movies that really helped make, perhaps did make, Troma, and then they do this, and it was what, $1 million or $2 million to make, and they lost money. They end up getting hurt here. Those scenes were put back in eventually, so this has all those scenes and subplot. Although on I sort of swore on Amazon they showed I was supposed to get, like, I don't know, maybe this was supposed to come with a slipcover or something, because they show like the stone thing and the writing being Troma's War being like carved out of stone. Maybe that was a limited edition slipcover. Maybe Amazon shouldn't show that in the picture when you go to order it. I've known about this movie for years, but I've never watched it. But as I was getting ready for Troma Week, I went ahead and ordered it. On sale, if I remember right. My thoughts are, it's an interesting film. I liked it. To me, it does kind of feel like somewhat of a standard 80s action film with the Troma touch, which the Troma touch, I guess, helps it stand out. I did enjoy the movie. The scene where the guy gets the arrow in the gonads, the Siamese twins being cut in half, the guy who's trying to chase a woman down in a hovercraft and a grenade gets thrown in there, and he's like, oh, shit, fuck. And the whole thing, I don't want to give the ending away, but it does end with everyone going, America, yeah. It's a cool film, and it's on Tubi. I'm going to link for the trailer and the Tubi. I'm so used to the other stuff that this was such a change to pace. I think that's why I like, I like a change of pace sometimes, and this was a change of pace. Also, this is the Troma debut of Joe Floshacker, who went on to play Gerald in Poltergeist, Night of the Chicken Dead, Lardass in Citizen Toxic / Lardass's scientist double in The Otherworld in that movie. He was in Terra Firma. He's been in a number of films. He's the 500-pound action star. He does do a little thing where I think he does a roll and he kills somebody. So this is his beginning. Oh yeah, and he also sometimes when Michael Hers wouldn't do the interviews, it was Joel who would play Michael Hers. But if you've seen this movie, tell me what you guys think about this. I would ask what your favorite 80s action film is, but I don't have one because I loved all the stuff of the 80s. It would probably be Red Dawn or Commando. But anyways, I gotta go. I gotta pick what day 3 will be. Plus, it's about midnight here, and I'm getting a little bit parched. I need to get more water. And maybe play a little bit of, GTA or something before I go to bed. Oh, maybe play some Mass Effect before I go to bed. But anyways, I'm the Pacific Northwest Geek, and I will see you on the Troma side. Tuda Lou. Ouch, that hurt my shoulder doing that.